Hey everyone, Brandon Tonkovich here with Golf Galaxy. Today we've got exclusive access with Rory McIlroy. Come check it out. All right, Rory, so we got a par 3 in front of us here. We're about 192, 193. Obviously we got some trouble short, trouble right. Just kind of talk us about what you're thinking about how you're going to execute the shot.
Yeah, so as you said, we've got it's, playing low 190s. Massive green, pins tucked on the right side. For me, looking at this, my eyes always go towards the bigger target, so the fat part of the green, over on the left side here. And for me, I always want to try to hit something into the sort of middle of the green and try to work it back to the pin, so that if it doesn't work back to the pin, it's still going to be in the middle of the green and I have a putt for birdie. What I like to, I see, looking at the clouds, the wind's a little bit off the right, so, I can try and sort of hold this against the wind and get it back there. So I'm taking a club that I know is definitely going to get there. If anything, it could go a little long, but if I sort of, hold it against the wind, it should take a few yards off and it should be perfect.
Yeah, let's see it. Great shot. Nice ball.
A little right of where I wanted, but it worked out pretty good.
All right, but now you're safe.
Yes.
All right. So what are you doing now to fill your time kind of away from golf? What do you like to do for fun? Just
yeah,
kind of relax?
I mean, I've started to play a lot more tennis again. We moved into a new house and we've got a tennis court, and I bought a ball machine. Yeah. And I've been it holds 200 balls, and I've been out there grinding most days that I've been off and trying to work on my backhand, and it's so good. I mean, I never really knew how good ball machines are, but you don't have to rely on anyone to feed you or to come over and play with you. It's just, I set this thing up and just get these balls going to my backhand and just work on a few things. And so I've been playing a lot of tennis, which it's been a nice escape from golf.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. So kind of walk me through the approach you take in reading putts. You've hit a great shot in here, you got a good birdie look.
So I think, obviously playing this game my whole life, subconsciously I think as soon as I start getting up to the green, I'm scanning, right? Hey, where are the slopes coming from? What I may see in this putt, and even walking up to this putt now, I know that it's going to be a right to left putt. It looks a little uphill, so I have a fair idea of what it's going to do. Mm-hmm. But then once you get to your ball, that's when you can sort of go into detail of, okay, how much is it going to break? How slow is it going to be, and sort of really get into it. But sure. I like to have a general idea of what the putt's going to do before I start my read, and so it's a guide. It's sure. It's a rough guide of what it's going to do, and then you sort of dial it in from there.
Good. Are you a pin in or pin out guy?
Oh, pin out.
Pin out. I get it for you.
Yeah.
All right.
It's obviously a big debate in golf right now.
It is.
Yeah, so me, what I like to do when I'm reading the putt as well, I know this is right to left, but if I know that it looks like more of a constant slope, like there's not two different sort of slopes within the putt, mm-hmm. I sort of like to visualize if I started this ball straight at the middle of the hole, mm-hmm. how far left of the hole would it miss? So I think if I started this straight at the hole, that ball would miss somewhere around here. So then to me, that means that, okay, if I want this ball to go in the middle of the hole, it should go somewhere here, right? Sure. Just sort of the difference on the other side. So that's how I try to, if it's just a one constant slope, that's how I read a putt. So I sort of think this is like a cup and a half, right to left, a little bit uphill. I can keep the speed on it. So then what I'll try to do is pick an intermediate target, so I can aim at that. And then I'll pick it, I go in. Got my spot right there. And then
great putt.
There you
Good
go.
Roll. Easy as that.
Perfect.
Nice birdie.
Thank you.
Well done. Nice little tee shot on this next hole here.
Okay.
Pretty. You got bunkers down both sides, woods left. Little par 4.
This is us here?
This is us here, yeah.
Yeah, nice hole. Short. 40.
Yep. All right, so we got shortish par 4.
Yeah.
Some trouble down the left. We got fairway bunkers and out of bounds down the left.
Yes.
Big fairway bunker down the right. Kind of talk me through what you see here and what you're thinking.
The tee box is sort of aiming me down the right side here, which is nice. It's pointing you in a direction that you sort of want to go. For me, what it looks like, what I want to try to do here, just like the last hole, the par 3, where I was trying to hit a cut into that. I'm always trying to hit a shot where if I hit a straight shot where I'm aiming, it's not going to be in much trouble. So for me, I'd rather aim this sort of down the right side, sort of at the left edge of the right bunker. And the wind again is a little off the right. If I can hit a solid drive and let the wind just move it a little left onto the fairway, it sort of follows the shape of the hole, and you know, I should be in good shape to you know, to have a nice approach in.
All right, great. Let's see it.
Ooh. Not the best.
All right.
Ooh.
All right, Rory, so hit a good drive right down the middle here. We got about 104 to the flag.
Yeah.
Looks like pin's way out on the left, right over a bunker.
Yeah.
So kind of talk me through your approach to this shot.
Yeah, so sometimes it's difficult whenever, you know what the yardage is, and you know where the pin is on the green, but you can't see the bottom of the flag. I think sometimes that can be a little tricky, you know, right? I think it's a lot easier to see where you really want the ball to land, where a shot like this, we're not able to see where that ball lands. So that's where it really comes into knowing how far you hit every club, trusting your numbers, and that's been a big thing I've worked on this year, is just really trying to get my yardages dialed in with my wedges. 104 for me is, you know, I need to take a little bit off a sand wedge. This should be a good number for that.
Great, great. Like a good one.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, if I started this ball straight in the middle of the cup, where would it actually finish? And that sort of gives me a decent idea of how far out I need to hit it. Mm-hmm. So to me, if I started this straight, it's gonna finish a good 6 inches right of the hole. So I think I'm gonna have to, you know, I'm hitting this out nearly half a foot. I've got a pretty good target here of where I want this ball to start. And I know I need to keep the speed on it as well, so I'm going to hit it pretty hard.
All right.
So I've got a good target.
Let's roll it in.
Not enough.
Ooh.
Ah, nearly.
Yeah, good par.
No, thanks.
Good par.
Nearly a birdie. But yeah, that's the thing sometimes as well. You just got to trust that the ball's going to break as much as it is. I think when I play with a lot of amateurs and they ask me to read putts, I usually read double the amount of break that they do.
Sure.
I feel like every amateur and a lot of pros as well, we all under-read putts. We don't give them enough break, and you know, you'd much rather, if you're going to miss, you'd much rather miss on the high side. I mean,
sure.
At least the ball's got a chance to break into the hole. So,
absolutely.
You know, I knew 3 feet out that ball wasn't going to go in. So,
yeah.
You know, you'd much rather be on the high side than the low side.
For sure. That's good.
How you doing? How are you? Good, thanks.
When you kind of were coming up through golf and you first, you know, hit the tour and maybe won your first big paycheck or something, what'd you treat yourself with?
For me, I always thought like the real like epitome of success was a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Like I just wanted a Ferrari so bad, and when I won my first tournament in Dubai, I was 19 years old, and the first thing I did was go onto like the website and be like, right, I'm getting myself one of these things. So.
All right, Rory, so we got a par 5 here.
Yes.
It's about 575
okay.
from here. So kind of just take us through your approach on how you're going to play this hole here on the par 5.
You know, as you can see, it's pretty generous off the tee.
Yep.
Wind is sort of helping a little out of the left. You know, I'll probably try to aim something right up the middle of the fairway, hit a little draw against the wind, you know, and hopefully it'll hold there. And you know, if I make a good swing, you know, get it out there, I should have a good chance to get to the green in 2.
All right, let's see it. Right down the middle, good swing.
Thank you.
I know we talked a lot about your driver back there, but I've been so impressed with how you've been rolling the ball.
Yeah.
You're starting working with Brad Faxon, right?
Yeah, so Fox and I, it's more of a, you know, I wouldn't say it's a player-coach relationship, it's more of a friendship. Yeah. And, you know, it's more, we catch up every time. We live 10 minutes from each other. Some of the best putting lessons I've had with Brad have not even been on the putting green. It's been talking, it's been having a coffee and chatting about stuff. And, you know, mentally he was very good on the greens, and it's just been a change in mindset that's really helped me to, you know, it's been a lot of acceptance. You know, if I hit a putt that it's a good putt that doesn't go in, you know, that's all I can do. Yeah. All I can do is hit a good putt, and if it goes in, it goes in. If it doesn't, you know, try again on the next putt.
All right, so another good drive right in the middle.
Yeah.
Got about 263 to the flag.
Yeah.
275 back, 248 to the front. See what you're thinking into this hole here.
Yeah, so again, like it looks like the pin is like way over on the right side of the green. It's 275 to the back. It's sort of right in between a 5-wood and a 3-wood for me. I think it probably is a 5-wood yardage, but just where the pin is and stuff, I'm gonna try to cut a 3-wood in. And sort of really try to shape one in there. I think it's probably the easiest way for me to get this ball close.
All right, let's do it. Great one there.
Go just a bit, I think.
All right, pretty good swing.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I think it's good.
We'll see.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
How do you go about practicing wedges, short game in particular, to dial in all those different swings? Is it just a feel of how far you're going back?
It's a feel, I think, so there's two different ways to do it. It's you control it by the length of the swing or the speed of the swing. And it really depends what you're most comfortable with. I've found that sometimes for me, trying to control the speed isn't one of my strong points, so I try to swing with the same acceleration through the ball, but with just different lengths of swings, and that seems to work a little bit better for me.
Good.
And then I, you know, just go on, you know, TrackMan and just really dial it in and try to do it that way.
Sure. All right, Rory, so you cut a nice little 3-wood in here, came up just short of the flag, got a little pitch shot in front of you, so kind of walk me through how you're going to approach this shot for eagle here.
Yeah, I just came up a little bit short. You know, it's Bermuda rough. Sometimes it can be a little bit unpredictable. So I think for me, what I try to do is, with Bermuda rough, I try to open the club face up quite a lot, but then keep the speed on it on the way through. So, you know, you can hit it hard enough, but you've got enough loft on it that it's not really going to get away from you too much. So, yeah, so really try to open it up, try to get a little bit of speed on it. I don't have that much room to work with in terms of green, but I still want to, with the way I see this shot, I still want to land this ball on the green.
Gotcha.
Let's see if I can practice what I preach. Just how I drew it up. Go!
Get in. Oh, great shot.
Thank you.
Nicely done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Just clean this one up real quick here.
Yep. I could leave the pin in for this one.
Yes, you can.
I don't mind that.
All right.
That's easy.
All right. Great birdie.
Yeah, thanks.
Rory, thanks very much. It was
My
great
pleasure.
having you come out and play a few
Yeah,
holes with us. Good luck
no, it
this
was
season.
great. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.